referred to Standing Order 98, I also want to draw his attention to Standing Order 121 on disorderly conduct. Yes, every senator has got the right to rise on a point of order, but it is further qualified in Standing Order 121. A senator is disorderly if the senator creates disorder, knowingly raises a false point of order, or unnecessarily interrupts proceedings or consults in a disruptive manner. Mr. Speaker, Senator Cherargei is very guilty of unnecessarily interrupting proceedings. And Mr. Speaker, the House of Commons, from which we draw part of our traditions from, they have amended their standing orders and have done away with frivolous points of order such that you allow a member who is on the floor to prosecute his case, to make his statement, to argue out his case, and then you wait for your turn to argue out. Mr. Speaker, in as much as we still have Standing Order 98, but we must make sure that it is not an excuse for people to engage in debate, and not an excuse for showmanship, and not an excuse for unnecessary disruption of debate.
Senator Alon Chiriyot, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, Senator Kajwang should not close the page on which he was reading. I want him to read further down. Standing Order number 121, subsection 2. On who has the sole mandate and the power to call what disorderly conduct is. I think, I know Senator Kajwang comes from Mutembei, and he has a habit sometimes of grabbing things that don't belong to him. Don't allow him to grab your powers, Mr. Speaker. It is only you in this House who can declare a senator to be out of order or behaving in a disorderly manner. It's quite unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, if you let him get away with that. Standing Order 121-2 clearly stipulates it's the Speaker who shall make the call on whether a senator is orderly or disorderly. Senator Moses Otieno Kajwang is not the Speaker of this House, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, Senator William Cheptumo.
Mr. Speaker, what the majority leader said is what I actually wanted to mention, that even to determine a point of order is frivolous, again, is not in the business of the senator. It is you, Mr. Speaker, to decide. So apart from deciding whether a senator is disorderly, knowingly raises false points of order, and so on, even to determine that a point of order is frivolous, Mr. Speaker, is squarely within your position. And I think, Mr. Speaker, that is why even on matters of dressing alone, you are the one to make the decision. Just a few minutes ago, you were able to direct. So I want to agree with the majority leader that that is your preserve, and you should not allow any member to take that position. And I think, Mr. Speaker, you've been guiding the House in the right manner, and I want to agree with the majority leader.
This issue has really attracted a lot of so many points of order. Before I give Senator Manzo either to withdraw or not to withdraw, because that is his right as well, Senator Mazayo, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to point out that I've been in this House with Senator Kajwang, and I have never seen him grabbing or holding anything that does not belong to him. It is a bit unfair for my brother to say that Senator Kajwang is fond of grabbing things that don't belong to him. I think that statement should be withdrawn. It goes on record for the people of Siaya to know that they have a very, very able senator in the House. Mr. Speaker, it's important you clarify that.
This is very interesting. Senator Wambua Enoch.
Mr. Speaker, the senator for Mutembei is a very respected senator, not just in this house, but outside this house. The Speaker reference is to Senator Kajwang. If you want to make me, if the senators on the right of the Speaker want me to make references about them, I will rise on a point of order and make reference. I'm making reference to Senator Kajwang. The Speaker, Standing Order number 101, 3. It shall be out of order to use offensive or insultive language, whether in respect of senators or other persons. I find the characterization of Senator of Mutembei as a person who grabs other people's things very offensive. The Speaker, can that be substantiated or withdrawn? I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
But Senator Kajwang has not complained or refused. He has not denied. Actually, even he is not in any intervention, but now he is. He is now on intervention. Yes, Senator Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, knowing Senator Arion Cheriot very well, and we've been friends and partners in very many things in this House, but none of them has been about grabbing other people's things. I suspect Senator Cheriot is a little bit envious and jealous about my company on this side. Perhaps that is what he referred to. But otherwise, I don't see any reason why Senator Cheriot would accuse me of grabbing anything that does not belong to him. And Senator Cheriot, Senator Hezena does not belong to you. So when she sits next to me, you should be calm, chill out. I don't feel like I've grabbed anything from you.
Senator Manzo, I don't want to comment on your statement, Senator Kajwang. You're in a good company indeed. Senator Manzo.